5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The strike is so fast that we need to freeze the moment of impact.
You see? So this power, this force here, it's so powerful, it makes niggas say, oh shit.
Lightning's deadly trail of destruction, from the nerves to the heart. Nothing is safe. Faster than a speeding bullet.
I kill giants. But this.
Zeus's lightning bolt, aka thunderbolt, aka master bolt, is a signature weapon and symbol of power for the Olympian gods of thunder.
Finest warhammer.
Move lightning is one of the weirdest, most destructive, and
it is said to be the most powerful and feared weapon on the earth and in the heavens.
important phenomena on Earth.
It's the most powerful and most feared weapon in the heavens. Doesn't this sound like God in the Bible? Whenever you hear Christians, they will tell you God will strike you down. Especially if you ever listen to Christian grandmas. Don't do that because God will strike you. Okay?
But this.
Zeus. You see? Lightning. He's the god of lightning.
But this.
Whenever you go to type Zeus, yeah, this is what you're gonna get, because Zeus is the Greek god. You're gonna get a lightning bolt. Okay? You see? Lightning bolt. Zeus represents the lightning bolt. That's what's going on.
Inside this modest sheath slumbers the.
Look at this shit. Blow. So that means if black people, yeah, if black people look within themselves and find out one day that they have this power to do this, they are called the devil. You see? This is the fear of the devil. Listen, your whole family is scared of the devil. When you go to church, you're told, please, don't do that devil stuff. But what is the devil? To be a devil is to have this force, to have this power within you. So if you have power to do this, you are called the devil. That's what it means. So the definition of the devil in the Bible, that means they're talking about a force and power which is within you that God hates. And why does God hate this power? Why does he hate you having this power? I am a jealous God. Doesn't your Bible say I am a jealous God? There is no God above me. There is no God. But why does he say that? He say that because he knows he doesn't have the real power. The people with the real power is what he's calling devils. That means you Negroes are the devil. In this world, if you Negroes unlock this power, you become the devil. According to this shit. You see? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about power. Real power. Okay? Power that destroys shit. So if you have this power, that means you become the devil. In science, they call this antimatter. That's what they call it. Antimatter. The substance that destroys everything. Do you know where you are, niggas? Do you know where you are? Okay, this is illustration of a what? Do you know where you are? Look at this. Blow, blow.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
You see? So this power is so strong, it makes people even react to it like this. This force is so strong, it makes people react to it like this. And this is the same force that God is telling you, if you have it, that makes you a devil. So that shows you that God has an insecurity in himself. And it shows you that God is not as powerful as he claims to be. You see? And I'm telling you that there is a force and a technology and a cosmic computer system within you which God calls the devil. Okay? The devil. That means you are the devil. In this world, who are the people called savages and devils and all this shit? It's you. And why do they call you this? It's because you have this force inside of you. This antimatter spark. And if this spark goes off, that means it can explode and destroy the whole universe. And this is what we are talking about. This is the science we're talking about. Devils. Are we the devils? Yes, we are. Yes, you are. You don't wanna accept this because your whole life you've been told to be a devil that means you're the worst thing. But what's wrong with being the worst thing? Because here we have a force, and this force is considered a worst thing. But this thing is so potent. Yeah? It's so strong. Yeah? It's so powerful that we call it devil. You see? So that means that if it was the first time you ever seeing this, you would call it Lucifer. You'll be saying, I saw the devil. It was a light that sparked and it destroyed a tree. That light is the devil. See? And this is what the Bible is doing. And this is what these people that write the Bible and create these concepts are doing. They're turning you against the force which is within you. So much so you look in the mirror and tell yourself, you are the devil. You see, let's explore this idea. What is the devil? The devil is the force that God fears. The devil is the force that the angel fears. And this force is inside of you. And this is the reason why you have to go into things like slavery. You have to go into things where everybody looks down on you just because of you being black. You see? You don't believe it. You don't believe it. But this force, we're going to explore it. Because what is this black substance which is within you? What is it? What is this substance within you? And what happens when this substance within you becomes explosive? That means you become weapons. That means war is coming. And I keep telling you that war is coming and you don't believe it because you are the only person that don't know you are in war. You are the only person that don't know that the whole world is against you. You. And the force inside of you. So much so you can just go around people and they look at you and they say, I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't know why, but I just don't like him. It's that force inside of you. You see? That when the world looks at you, they say, I don't like him. I don't like him. I just don't. But you see, it's this force we're talking about. This force is so powerful. So when you go around people, they just look at you and say, I don't like him. I don't know what it is, but I don't like him. So much so even God turns around and says he don't like this force. So we are going to call it the devil. So this explosive, powerful force is being called the devil. That means everything that you stand for, your whole existence, is classed as the devil. 666 is carbon. 6 electrons, 6 neurons. This is what we're talking about. This is carbon. This is what makes up you. The melanin inside of you is made out of 666. In the Bible, they say it's the number of the beast, which means it's the number of the devil, which means black people are the real devil. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's what it means. But what are we talking about? We're talking about the same substance which is in space exists inside of your blood, inside of your melanin, inside of your carbon. The carbon inside of you is software. Okay? Software, yes, I know you don't believe it, but I'm going to show you that it's software. And I'm going to show you that it can affect matter. So much so that one day they're going to call you devils. You see? And this is why they make sure that everything you see on TV shows black people acting like savages. They make you see images that show black people are savages. So when you grow up telling yourself, I am nothing but just a Negro. But here we're showing you there is a force inside of you. There is a cosmic technology inside of you. There is a power inside of you. And this power is going to bring World War III. Niggas have to go to war. You don't believe me, but I'm telling you, war is coming. War is coming. If you think you're gonna live in this world seeing green grass forever, then you have another thing coming. You have another thing coming, and I'm telling you, war must come, and certain things must be exterminated. That's just what it is. But you see what this power is going to do. It's so powerful, it does this. It does this. This is what your soul is. The power inside of your blood. The power inside of your brain. The power inside of your DNA. When we're talking about, and scientists are calling this junk DNA. Is it really junk, my nigga? Is it really junk? That's what they're calling it. They call it. And they see what they do. They use semantics. And they come up with these terms and say antimatter, carbon, melatonin. All because they don't want to say black. You see, if they don't want to say the word black, they will tell you it's antimatter. That's what they do. They use semantics. Okay? But war is coming. And I'm telling you, this force here is the reason why God doesn't like you. God doesn't like you. Some of you keep thinking that God is on your side, but God is not on your side. And the angels are not on your side. They've never been on your side, because if they were on your side, why are black people hanged? Why were black people hanged if God is on your side? Why were black people hanged? It's because you have this force inside of you, so much so they have to break you, they have to rape you, they have to devalue you so much they create science and tell you black people are monkeys. Didn't they do this? That's what they did. They had to find ways to devalue you, to take away the human element, to take away anything that shows you in any good light. So now today we have black people going to church, praying to a white Jesus and saying, he's my father. Retarded. Retardation. Okay? That's what it is. That means you are so traumatized. You were so traumatized that today you have somebody's name in another land you never came from, doing things which are not normal to you. But this is what we're telling you. The force and technology which is inside of you isn't even awake. You haven't even pressed the button to say activate. You haven't even pressed this button. Because the day you wake up and use this force, yeah, you become the devil. Black devils. That's what you're going to become. The devil. So when we're talking about forces and power, we need to understand that these words are interchangeable. And the context change based on the subject. You see? So when we take this subject and put it in this context here, are we calling this the devil? If I took this subject and changed it and changed the context, you would call this the devil based on your understanding of this shit or your limited understanding. That's what it is. Let's understand what's going on. This is what's happening. This is what we call the devil. And in the Bible, we have this Yahweh nigger calling himself God. And he keeps going around saying, there is no God above me. And he says, I am a jealous God. What makes a God jealous? Insecurity. If your God was not insecure, he would not tell you he's jealous. You see? But what is he jealous of? That means there is a power and a force. A power and a force unknown, unbeknown to people. Yeah? That is so powerful that it makes God jealous. It's your Bible. Go and read your Bible, niggas. This is what they're saying. This is what they're saying. So here we have an illustration showing you what we have a lens, okay? Everybody has a lens into something. That means you have your own perspective of when you see something, you can either make your own judgment and say, you know what? This is what it is. You know what? This is what I think it is. So here in life, we've been taught that the devil is anything which is so powerful, it does this, destroying things. So if you see a hurricane, you say that hurricane did some evil stuff to people's houses. But is it evil? Is it really evil? Is it really evil? Is it really the devil? Or is it just mean it's the most powerful, potent substance? Okay? If you go in a science lab today, you're going to see the most potent chemicals they're going to have toxic on it. And it's going to have a symbol of a skull and bone, which means it's showing you how powerful this substance is. So if a substance is powerful, does that mean it's the devil? Does that mean it's evil? Or does it just mean that it's so potent that it destroys things? That's what it means. But here in the Bible, we have God telling you, this is the devil. This is evil. This is the devil. No, it's not the devil. It just means the substance within you, it's so powerful, it destroys shit. That's what it means. That's what it means. But you don't want to question that. You don't like that. You don't even like questioning God. When was the last time you questioned God and say, show me who you really are? Show me why are you jealous? Show me why you have a problem with this substance. Who is God calling the devil? It's you. Who is the government and the people that run this world calling the devil? It is you. It's you. Who do you think they don't like in this world? You think they like you, nigga? You think these people that smile at you, they like you because they say, that's my black friend. You think they like you? When you go around these people, there's an energy and a force inside of you that just makes these people just think to themselves, I don't like him. I don't like him. I just don't like him. You see, that's what we are talking about. We are talking about a force, a power. And in the Bible, they tell you 666 is the devil. But 666 is what makes the substance in black people. So you are the devil. You don't get it. You don't get it, man. You don't get it. Nah, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You are lightning. Okay? You are acid. If you take acid and you show people what acid does, you're gonna see. Let's do that one. Let's show you an experiment of what acid actually does. And let's see if you think acid is the devil. But is acid the devil? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Language. Understand language, bro. Understand language. This is what we're talking about. We are talking about these concepts and ideas that they keep coming up with. So if somebody says devil, which is, if we break down English, it's da evil. And if you spell it backwards, it says lived. So we have concepts within this word, okay? Da evil. Okay? What is that? Dark evil. What is evil? That means somebody's seeing a force and a power, and they said that force is evil. Devil. So is it really bad to call people or things devil? Is it bad to be a devil? Is it bad to be a devil? So who are these people when they look in the world? They call savages, primitive, these thugs. Who are they talking about? They're talking about a force in the world which they need contained. Yeah? They need to contain this power. They need to reduce this power. So when they call you devils, they are trying to reduce you into what? Into devils. So they use stigmatization of words, where they can take a word and make a whole subject seem like it's less of what it actually is. That's what we talking about. This is war. This is what it means. This is warfare on a level, on a mental level, psychological war. That's what it is. On a psychological level, this is what they're doing. They use these words to tell you they don't like you. They don't like you. Okay? If you niggas think your mate Dave and Stevie likes you, you have another thing coming. They don't like you, nigga. You don't get it, and you will never gonna get it. And this is why they call you devils. The Bible, even God doesn't like you. Your Bible tells you that God put you into slavery because he loves you. Do you know how retarded that is? Do you know how retarded that is? They don't like you. The angels don't like you. Okay? They don't like you. God doesn't like you. I am a jealous God. Why would he be jealous? Jealousy is an insecurity, bro. It's an insecurity. When somebody tell you I'm jealous, that's an insecurity in themselves. So if God is telling you he's jealous, that means he's insecure about a part of him which he knows is inadequate. That's what it means. That means there is a flaw in this so-called God. Yeah, so much so he knows when he looks at black people, he calls them devils. When somebody looks at you and tells you you're a savage, what are they talking about? These thugs, these savages. What are they talking about? That means they have an insecurity, a flaw in themselves of a substance which is inside of you, so much so when they see you, they call you the devil in order to reduce the power and force within you. So there is no God above you, but they tell you there is a God above you. So if he's above you, does that mean he's more powerful than you? No, we don't know that. We haven't explored this, okay? And this is why I'm coming and I'm saying we need to explore what the devil is. And we have people going around saying 666 means it's the devil. So if 666 is the devil and 666 is the substance that make you black, that means you are the devil. That's what it means. That's what it means. You don't want to accept it, but that's what it means. That's what it means. That's what it means. You are the devil. Okay? To God, according to God, when you start using this power, when you start activating this power and force and this technology inside of you, you are going to become the devil. And you're going to see the true intentions of angels. The true intentions of this so-called Yahweh God. You niggas call Jesus. You niggas call Allah Akbar. You niggas wanna call Abraham, ancestors, and all this shit. We are going to see the true intentions of God. Okay? The day you activate this power, we are going to see the true intentions of God. Okay? Let's see that. Show me that. Okay? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want the truth. Just show me some truth, man. Show me some truth. Okay? Show me some truth. Don't tell me lies and sit next to me and smile and say, that's my black friend. Show me some truth, man. Show me some truth. See? So this is the power they're calling the devil. This is what some of you even call the devil. So a power, a force, which is so powerful that it can do this is called evil. Okay? Evil. Evil can evil. Yeah, evil. So when you start doing this, they're gonna start calling you evil can evil. Understand language, bro. It's language. Let's understand language. This is science, okay? Look at this. The day you start doing this with your brain, we're going to see what Jesus really thinks about you. Okay? I want to see what Jesus really thinks about you. Yeah? My black friend, I want to see what Jesus thinks about you. I want to see what angels think about you the day you do this. You see? So the day you activate this power, I want to see what Jesus thinks. I want to see what Jesus thinks when you activate this power. I want to see what Angel Michael thinks when you activate this power. I want to see what Angel Gabriel really thinks when you activate this power. I want to see what they think about you, my black friend. Okay? My black friend, I want to see what they think when you activate this power. Let's see what happens. Let's see what God really feels about you since he put you into slavery. Let's see how he really feels about you. Let's see what angels really feel about you. Okay? Show me that. Okay? This is what I want.
Finest warhammer. The finest warhammer.
You're talking about something that's up to 1 billion volts. It's 200,000 amps.
The finest warhammer. Listen to this.
Ever made. Thundermaker.
Thundermaker.
30,000 amps of electricity burns its way through the atmosphere at 60 million miles an hour.
Lightbringer. Forged from a fragment of bone from the jaw of the earth himself.
Lightning strikes. Giant sparks of static electricity tear through the atmosphere at 60 million miles an hour.
One perfect strike will drop even the tallest of giants.
And can strike you dead. Lightning, 6 times hotter than the surface of the sun. It seems to defy the laws of gravity.
Wherever you see Zeus, you're going to see lightning. You're going to see lightning. Look at this. You see this? This is lightning. The light bearer. You see?
Will drop even the tallest of giants. You see a harbinger? A giant is around. Even more so, Titans.
The Titans. You see? The Titans and the Olympians fought to decide who would rule the universe. You see? You see? In the end, the Olympians, who were led by Zeus, won. Okay? There were several poems about the war between God during the classic Greek age. Okay?
Even more so, Titans.
And even worse though, Titans. Okay? Listen to this.
These are the big guys.
These are the big guys. Listen to this.
Like Greek myth stuff.
Like Greek myth stuff. Okay? You see the reference? You see the reference?
Hearts of blackest opal.
Hearts of blackest opal. They're talking about melanin. And I showed you that, oh man, they're studying in your genes, they're studying in your DNA. I told you, man. I'll be seeing this stuff, man. This is a giant, yeah. You see, and they're calling it a monster. But look, yeah, what's going on here? How this giant is synchronized with this being.
Holy shit, Gloria, you got to see this.
What's he doing?
It's dancing.
It's dancing.
You see? You see? I'm telling you. See, when
No, this is not happening. This is one of those practical joke apps. This is a joke.
You know,
It's a
I still
joke.
feel like dancing, so,
is
I
it?
guess we're
Is it? This is what's going on.
film this is from, huh?
They're really talking about you guys, man. That's what's going on here. Because here they're illustrating what giants really are. Now, why did Zeus fight the Titans? Cronus took his father's throne after dispatching Uranus. Once Zeus had been established as a servant of Cronus, Mattis gave him a mixture of mustard and wine, which would cause Cronus to vomit, and he swallowed children and now grown. After freeing his siblings, Zeus led them into rebellions against Titans. So there's a rebellion, okay? Okay.
It's a small nuclear power plant. It's huge.
In the Greek mythology, the Titans were a race of powerful giant, deities.
Lightning. Now, we reveal dramatic new discoveries, shocking experiments that prove
Bigger than the gods who would replace them.
and important phenomena on Earth.
Bigger than the gods who would replace them.
Up to 1 billion volts rip the air apart. In that instant, the current creates light waves. We see a brilliant bolt of light race across the sky.
Bigger than the gods who would replace them.
It expands so rapidly, it explodes.
That ruled during the legendary and long golden age. The Titans preceded the 12 Olympians, which means they came before, who, led by Zeus, eventually overthrew them into Titanomachy. Okay. Are you listening to this?
And more important than ever imagined.
Or referring to Judeo-Christian God, then God is stronger than Zeus. Zeus, according to the Greek tradition, is powerful, sure. God of the sky. They call him God of the sky, and the thunder, amongst other things. However, he was also incredibly flawed. Chap is only as powerful as the stories needed him to be for dramatic effect.
It's probably one of those fundamental parts of the equation that really contribute to life on Earth.
Zeus and his brother and sister finally defeated the Titans after 10 years of fierce battle. The Titanomachia, the Titans were being hurled down by Zeus and imprisoned in captivity beneath Tartarus. You see? So that means these Titans, they're actually in captivity, or they're in chains. Okay?
It runs down your spine and controls involuntary functions, breathing, digestion, heartbeat.
The Titans and the Olympians fought to decide who would rule the universe. In the end, the Olympians, who were led by Zeus, won. Before the war started, the Titans were in power, you see? And Uranus was in charge of the universe. Uranus made his wife Gaia, angry because he locked up some of her children. Okay?
Blood and muscle, full of electrolytes, acids, salts, and other chemicals, essential for life.
The lightning bolt is a symbol of the power of Zeus. Okay, Zeus alone uses.
And electrically conductive.
And here they even say the son of Zeus stole the lightning bolt. You see, the Lord of the Sky believes that Poseidon used Percy, a human hero, to steal the bolt in a plot to overthrow Zeus. Zeus has given Poseidon until summer solstice, only 10 days, to return the weapon. So you see, this is what's going on.
Electricity tears through your body and stops your heart dead.
The lightning goes through the body and it stops the heart. And you're 100% dependent on somebody around you to do CPR at that point. So you're just laying there, you're not breathing, your heart stopped, and that's it.
The current hitches a lift on the body's own electrical highway. Route 1, the autonomic nervous system.